it's going to just knock me off what I was trying to say. I'm probably going to have to do a little recap, but my mum's just been, she's going to the dentist again. She lives in Wales. She has to come down here to have some work done for a couple of hours, so she just collected some bits and gone. I was like, right in the middle of a video. I thought she was coming at, I don't even know what time it is. I thought she was coming at, 2 o'clock. It's not that far off 2. But, so I'll just recap of when I've come on my channel, going on about nails and I'm coming doing this, and then I flipped to something else like journaling, and when I've gone through my vintage stage of like, I've brought a few vintage bits. But I do love all these things. These are part of the things that I love. I've just been thinking, why I know I've said before in the past, it doesn't matter what I show because it is all part of me, and some people who come on the channel to watch me like all different parts of different things. But more now, I just think, I think I've done it to keep people happy as well with the different things, even though it's the different things that I like. Shows different parts of me that I like. But now I'm thinking, as I just said before, because I've lost track of what I was saying, but I was thinking, but what is it? You know, I just got upset on the first one saying about people have messaged me to say, you know, you don't know how much you do help me, to this person as well, through your positivity. And I'm thinking, this is why I feel like I'm on this channel, that it's been getting to this, even through all the stuff that I've done. I wanted a purpose to really have this channel, and I did say at the beginning of my channel, whenever I started it, that the reason why I'd come on is to, hi Kelly, I just did a whole spew, and then my mum knocked on and I had to go off, and it's sort of like got to backtrack a little bit. But I was just saying, Kelly, I know he's in bed, that's why I went, Mum, I'm just doing something. I just seen these in Aldi, and I was like, oh my God, they're speaking to me. And I couldn't walk past them, like $3.99 or something. Canvas. Do what makes your soul shine. I was like, oh my God, I'm having that. It's going on my wall. And then these little ones, because I was talking about Zodiac and the cosmos and things that I want to look into. But these, the little square ones, no individual. And this one says, believe you can, you're halfway there. They're so cute. They're so going on that wall. What I was trying to say, Kelly, because like we were messaging before and I said I can't explain. I'm just going to have to recap, sorry. If you haven't watched the other one, it doesn't really matter. You can just carry on watching this one. But I might delete that one and start over again. But I was thinking last night, because like I said, I can't remember if it was a card reading I did for myself, but I was watching someone last night who was telling me about Pisceans, like you're going to go through a big change and an awakening, and you're going to realise what your soul purpose was, like your spiritual purposes. Oh, sorry, I'll show you again. Kelly's internet has just gone down, so I'll just have to show you again. Well, we went past this and I was like, I need it. It's what I preach, sort of thing, about, you know, keeping yourself happy. Do what makes your soul shine. I was like, oh my God, and it's pink. It was like $3.99, Kelly. And this one, you know, I was talking about the Zodiac and the cosmos and that, this one. I know, and it says, believe you can and you're halfway there. This is all the stuff I was thinking about last night, and then I go and see it in Aldi. I was like, it's a sign. This is why I'm showing you, because I know you'd want them. I think they've just come out, so didn't even know they were in, and I was like, oh my God. It is the universe, as you know what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, Kelly, that whatever path anyone's on, spiritual, be it witchy or just a spiritual, whatever your spiritual journey is, it's about sending love out there and positivity. And I was just saying, I know I've helped a handful of people on here, you being one of them, and a couple of others, because you've privately messaged me either ages ago or recently or whenever, and said that my positivity or the things I've been talking about and showing you has helped you. Whether you're a witch or not, or it's just a spiritual thing and you like some of the elements that I talk about, because you can take that anyway. It's in a lot of like spiritual stuff. Yeah. So when this woman was doing this reading about Pisces, I watched a lot last night, but hers just spoke to me the most. It was like I was watching it, and it did say I was going to get a message from Spirit, this thing that I was watching the other day. Yeah, well, Pisces are one of the biggest healing signs, because they just want to nurture people all the time, and they feel sorry for people, and they feel it can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Sometimes people are like, oh God, they always think there's something wrong with someone. They always want to help. But that's just where we are. And I am like that. That's why I've done it on air with people. I tried to tell them to be positive and stuff. And someone recently I was just talking about, I saw a message today on Instagram, and I was so upset for them and so angry that there's just nasty ass people in the world who have to make snide comments and just be nasty to people, and they don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Yeah, I know what you meant. So when this woman was talking last night, I was just crying because I thought, she's so talking about how I feel right now in the minute, and she was saying about love is going to come. I'm not saying it's going to be anything to do with that date on Sunday, if it ever happens, because I've still got a bit of a dodge feeling, but we'll see. But I just mean, I know it's coming in this year, but not just in a relationship. I just mean a lot of love. It said you'll be getting things from the universe, a lot of love of other people. And I just think, but it was saying something about, because you'll be awakened more and spirit will be coming in more, and it was basically telling you, it'll be telling you about why you're here, or the spiritual work that you need to do, which I thought I want to do on here as well. So when I was saying witchy ways is coming back, it's going to come back bigger, because I just think, Kelly, and whoever else is listening or watching after, whether you believe in it or not, or you just like the positive vibes of it, don't disappear. Just listen to what I'm saying or watch some of the videos. You might learn something. This path, spiritual paths, whatever path you're on, it's all about learning and taking information from everywhere. Not just if you're religious, not just in your own religion you're in, look at other stuff. It doesn't hurt to look at other stuff and get information on. It's like I said, what people think witches are is not true. It's perceived from the media and films and stuff like that, or devil worshipping. Don't get me wrong, some people do that, but not, not the pagan witches anyway, or the witches, it's all to do with nature. But I'm not going into that because I'll do it with another chat I've done before. But I just thought, Kelly, I'm bringing witchy ways back big time now. I think I'm going to change my name from Dolly Daydream, just because I see it now as I'm growing with this path. And Dolly Daydream was the beginning of it, and it's a bit of a nickname, Dolly, anyway, bit of a way with the fairies and all that. But that is my star sign, so I don't mind that. And I am. And people can't go, oh, you're a bit... Well, I know that anyway. You don't need to tell me. I'd rather be away with the fairies half the time. And a witch to me is... It means to me using the elements, your intentions, and it's to help me feel better, and to put them intentions out there for me, for a better life for me on my path, but also... Me being like that's going to help other people, and it is to help other people. I like to reach out to people to help them. That's what it's about for me, through nature and stuff. People don't like it, then oh well, it's not a bad thing. But I just think I'm going to sit back for a bit and think of a name. I'm going to let something come to me. Then I'm going to try and get my son to change it, because I don't know how to change the sign of Dolly Daydream. And he always says he does it and he never does. But I'm going to... Yeah, because I am an empathist, or whatever I am. I just get so upset about loads of things, and that's why I try to talk about, hi Robin. I don't know if this chat's for you, but I'm just saying, so you can listen, even if you don't like it. But I'm bringing it back with a vengeance, meaning... Yeah, I just think I need to stand up. Don't get me wrong, there's loads of witchy YouTubers, big, massive ones. I watched a documentary. I found it this morning, actually. It had Harmony Nice, who is an English witch, a younger girl. She's on Instagram as well. She does loads of good channels on, different things. But she's Wiccan, I'm not Wiccan. And there's loads of people coming out of the broom closet, as you'd say, because there is a movement in it. And it is a good movement, because like I said, don't be scared, anybody, but when you do see this sign sometimes, the pentacle, the one where it's more like that with that down, that's what they say, that's normally thingied with the devil worship down. It's not, it's like that. This means, especially to me, but this is what it normally stands for, is spirit, earth, air, fire and water. I always say the elements... They're the elements, the points are the elements, and then I see the circle to me as the universe. So it's the universe, spirit, earth, air, fire and water. The elements. What's scary about that? But obviously people are told through the press, you know, through the media, through word of mouth, through, like, if you're in a certain religion, then, you know, witches, you're all welcome here anyway, but you might have been told off your parents, oh, you know, they're bad, they're this, that, the other, because you're being told, so therefore you'll believe it because you're being told it. But do you actually know anybody who is one? You could be living next door to one you wouldn't know about, because some people don't wear the jewellery, or they don't sort of show any sign of it because they're scared what people are going to think, because we do judge people. But I wouldn't be drinking out of a love mug and all that and pretty flowers and things on my altar if I was like worshipping the devil, would I? And I don't hide the fact it's on there. But yeah, I was just thinking, Kelly, it got me that upset last night when this woman was saying this. I was just crying thinking, I want to be on this channel, whether or not you believe in what I believe in. You don't have to watch it. If you a bit witchy and you love all this stuff, then you can watch it, but you don't have to be. You don't have to be, it can be from any religion, but if you just like the positivity, then come and watch me, because that's what it's about. It's about sharing. I know this is going to sound really corny to some people, and I know I did say in the last video, which I might delete that one because I'm going over myself, but because I got disturbed, but there might be people who are watching this from my area that know, and I know there's a couple, they might think, she's off her head. I'd rather be off my head and different. So what? If I'm helping people to be more positive, to give love, to love yourself as well, because that is what the path is about. It's about self-love, loving yourself, like I said before. It's not in a big-headed way. It's about caring for yourself. No one is going to love you more than yourself, as in caring for yourself, nurturing for yourself. You do not need... I know I'm not off my head, but some people watching this will be thinking, what is she going on about? Because they're closed-minded. You know what I mean? And I just think, you know, you've got to have self-love to love your kids, to love your family, to love your friends. It's not selfish to say, I put me first. This is going to sound awful, but I did see a woman say this. I thought, yeah, it's right. I put me first before my children and my family, my friends, meaning I make myself happy with things. So if I'm happy, my kids are happy, my family are happy, my friends are happy. If I'm doing something that's not really making me happy, it's sort of making other people happy, even though I do that, but you know what I mean. But it's making me depressed inside and moody. I'm going to take it out on my kids, my family, my friends, like moodiness, negativity, never being happy about anything. And nobody around me is going to benefit from any of it. So once you are happy, you know, then it's true, you will be happy. It'll spread out everywhere. Your kids will feel the love, the kids will feel the happiness, your partner will feel it, your family will feel it, your friends will feel it. So before you even think about, like I've gone on about, like this date, that doesn't happen. I know it's coming, it is coming from wherever it's coming from. But you've got to love yourself first, and then everyone will love you. That man will love you, whatever. But I know some people are going to understand this and some people aren't, but I'm just thinking, I need to stand up now with this channel, because like I said, there's a lot of us on YouTube. There's big ones and small ones. It depends who you like to watch as well, but I thought, no, I'm just going to come back with this, you know I'm like this anyway with everything I chat about, whatever I'm waffling on about, but I thought, no, when I was doing, like I said, all the nails and showing you my journal, but I can show you my journals because that'll be in grimoires and stuff. All that creativity will be in there and it's part of it. You know, I'm crafting, that's what we do in this craft anyway, is craft your own things. It's more powerful. But I've been trying to make my channel happy with, I know people are into different stuff, so I try to do different things. I know it's my path. I just got so upset last night. I could cry now because, I'm going to go again, because I said it in the video I just did before this one, because some of you who have messaged me, but someone who's just messaged me recently, she knows who she is she's been ill with something, and I've said, oh, you know, keep positive, do this, do that, blah, blah. And she's texting me saying, oh, you just don't know how much you're helping me. She's from the other side of the pond. And I'm like, it just makes me so happy that I can, not that I think I'm doing that much on here, but the words that I tell her. And then today I saw something where, I'm not going to say what, but like someone's calling her names about something, she's not well, and there's just some really nasty people about. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and I just feel so sorry for her. But I've also told her in the same breath, don't listen to negative people. people are saying things about you that you know is not true, and they're just saying it because they could be jealous of something, or they don't like the attention you're getting because this thing might give you attention in a way. Yeah, awful people, but there's always people like that. There's always trolls on here. I mean, there's some people I've got an eye on here on this channel that I think, you know, are you trying to dupe me or something? Yeah, jealousy and hatred, and if they're seeing someone getting more attention they don't like, and it's like, if you're on something, social media thing, and people doing that, if you want to come off it a bit, come off it a bit, or just, if you don't want to, then don't, just ignore them people. You know what your truth is, you know what the truth is. They can spread what they want. At the end of the day, you know what's what. Do not give a second thought to what someone else is saying, because once you do that, I've said this before, your energy starts getting sucked out of you. You're putting your energy on something else. It's taken away from your happiness. Let your, what was it? Like I said, this picture that I've just got today, do what makes your soul shine. Don't give a flying feck about anybody else, what they think. You know the truth. You don't need to, like, what's the word? You know, what's the word? Defend yourself. Like, Canvas is so great. Defend yourself because you know the truth. I don't need to come on here and say stuff, sometimes I do, but you know, I just feel with this channel, even if I lose subscribers, I'm not even bothered. The ones that I'm bothered about are the ones that do follow me properly because they actually like the positivity that I bring. Yeah, that's what I mean. You've got to be, you know, I don't want to just be coming on, because I am indecisive, and that's what a Piscean's like, oh, I'm doing this today, and I'm doing it, yeah, and I'm going to be doing this, and I'm probably still going to be a bit like that with stuff, but the main thing that sticks with me, and the main thing that I brought in with this channel, I don't even know when I started it, the other year or whenever, I did have Positive Wednesdays, and it was witchy ways, because I came out and told you what I was, and I didn't want to say it at first. Yeah. I didn't want to, it was Positive Wednesday because I didn't want to say the word witch, because I thought people were like, oh, but now I don't care, because I know there's a lot of us, and I know there's people in the broom closet, I know there's people that might not say they are, or they're on the spiritual level, same sort of thing, so they'll watch me anyway because they know what I'm talking about and they believe in it, but they use it in a different way. Law of attraction, it's all the same thing to me. Yeah, that's what I mean. Spiritual things are just what he's calling me. Spiritual things is just what I love. And like you used to just say about going on courses and stuff, and I was thinking about that last night, and I was like, I'll probably just go down my own path of learning stuff myself, and then if there's bits, I'll pick it up along the way, and then I might go on some courses, or there might be some other courses, not them courses, but some other stuff when I've got the cash for it. But this path, or spiritual path, is all about learning, taking from wherever, even if you're paying for it, courses, or learning it, or it's just continuously, because you're continuously learning all the time about people, about, it's just a great path. It's a great path, because not, especially me being solitary, I love it because I'm not being told what to do. Like, oh, see, that gets me upset as well, Kelly, because I think, but that's what I want to do, but I don't want to hide the fact that you'll notice a lot I say witchy, because I don't say the word witch much, because I think people think, you are. But I'm not afraid of saying it. I do say it, but I just think, no, I need to stand up more and say, this is what I'm about. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. Yeah, but to me, how can you not watch someone who's positivity? I'm not sat here going on about negativity and being nasty to people. I'm telling you to love yourself, to you don't have to be on my path. Everyone's got their own path. But if it is a path of spirituality, of whatever that is, do it. It's so, like, it just fills your heart up. I get a lot, I can get upset now, I get a lot when I get these messages and people say that I've helped them. Like I said, I don't come on, yeah, and you're on your journey, I don't come on here for numbers. I don't come on here to try and be like, I need numbers, sub, because I want, you know, eventually want to start getting paid off it. I'm not bothered about that. I like to talk to whoever's listening, going live and people interacting, not silly stuff, because if I see things now, I'm not really going to answer it. I do get distracted a lot. Not all will be live, but I think I've got a lot of stuff to clear off here, so I've got space on here. But because sometimes I need to get stuff out and not be distracted by people's chat. But I also want people to come in here who are not in the witchy way. They might be thinking about going down a path, or they might just be spiritual, or they could be Christian or anything, but they just want to watch because they want to find out what themselves, what a witch is like, or a spiritual person is like. Yeah, I give my time to be here for people. I know when I start my nail career that I won't be here as much, but I will be here in the evenings and stuff because, like I said, I don't like watching a lot of telly. I'm more interested in talking about stuff I like. If people like it, they can come and join in. But I want to show you how you can make your life a happier life, and it's not through what you think it's through. It's not through I've got to have so much money. Yes, money helps. We've got to pay for our bills and food, but I'm talking about loads and loads of money and I need to be mega rich and all this. It's about the little things that count. It's about giving love and you will receive love. Not that it's about receiving, but it will come to you. It's just about being happy with simple things, and that's how I see it. And I look at people now. It's funny, I can look at people and think, they say things you think, oh, that's not going to make you happy in the end. Oh, it's not a person who's going to make you happy in the end. It all begins with you. It all begins within. It all starts with you. It doesn't start with anybody. Nobody else is going to make you happy apart from you. Hi, October Rain Rocks. I'm coming back with the more witchy stuff, and I'm going to try and change my channel's name when my son does it for me. It'll take him about 10 years to do it, but I'm thinking about a name just because I was just saying to Kelly, can you remember what? Can I remember what, Kelly? No, there's a lot of witchy channels out, but I need to stand up and put it out there more and put more effort and energy into it and stuff like that. I was just watching a documentary on Harmony Nice and stuff, just little bits because there's a lot coming out. Yeah, I remember the positive. I did say I'd bring that back, and I will do because I'm going back down this route because I still want to do the positive message dropping, but I was waiting for the better weather to come in. Yeah, I'll be doing it again. It's just because I think I had them in little bags, they would have got wet, but I have actually got plastic bags that I could put them in like little sleeves that if it rains, it wouldn't matter. That's what I mean. So I will be doing that soon, and if anyone wants to join in, I think we should set that off again. A little story. Loads of people do it around the world, and I want to do the pebble dropping as well, with the pictures on, and then you can write a message on the back. Oh yeah, man, that was in a bad place. Yeah, you should. I'm not vegan. I did go vegan for 9 months, I think last year or the year before, and I did it. I'm sort of, don't like saying to a vegan, but I do still eat chicken. I don't really eat red meat. It's mainly chicken, which I find quite hard to cook at the minute. I may slightly go down there, but I think I'm going to work down to pescatarian, and then we'll just see. But I'm not putting pressure on myself. I just try to eat a bit more veg and that more than I do meat. That's what I mean. I bet it was someone who was ready to give up the life, was down on his luck, and I bet he found a message and he was just like, people do care. I'm going to get upset again. This is what I want it to be about. People do care. Don't think there's do-badders in the world, what we're being told on there. This is what I was saying the other day. Told in the news and stuff, you think, God, there's nobody good in the world. People there is. We just don't get told about it. And this is what I want to show, that I care. I care. Don't come in here telling me, I'll probably suss you out, silly stories and daft stories, because I'm sure there's a few people that do on here of like trying to make stuff up to, I don't know, got my eye on a few people. Come in here and tell the truth about stuff. But I do care. I genuinely do care. That's what I mean. All the positivity notes, and there's people who send letters out. There's a woman who sends letters out, 1 million letters it's called in England. She's so beautiful, such a beautiful person. That's what I mean. He found faith in humanity, because you could leave a little note on a bus. Someone could be having, like I said when I started doing it, the shittest day, year, whatever. They were thinking about taking their lives or whatever. Yeah. And so you leave a message, someone picks it up and it says a really inspiring quote or message or something all about positivity, you know, you're not on your own and all that. Whatever the message is, just something very positive. That could help someone be in a better mood. Just think, oh my God, people do care. You don't know. One out of so many messages you drop, you don't know if that is the one. Some people may think, yeah, whatever, well, not right for this channel if you don't, you know, whatever. You could be saving somebody's life. You do not know what one little word has made someone's day that has stopped them from thinking about taking an act of their, you know, of their life. Of course you can affect people's lives that's why I say be careful what you say to others, be careful what you say to yourself. It affects people. Showing kindness and love can just think, like that guy must have thought, do you know what, there is faith in humanity and there are people that care. It's not all this shit we see in the news, which I keep saying I do not watch. Thank you, Kelly. I know I've helped you because you've told me, so I know you know it works. Hi, Emily. I feel really bad. I hope you got the message. I was like, I'm going to post it today. I'm going to have to post it on Saturday. Finn's in bed again. It's freezing outside. I just can't do it when I've got him. He was kicking off this morning. He's moaning. I've been to the doctors. I'm really sorry, but I am going to post it. I'm going to post it on Saturday morning. The post office open in the morning, so I'm definitely going. Yeah, it's just helping people turn negatives into positives, and that's why this channel, well, I can't say it's going to change because I think that's what I do anyway. Anything I talk about on here, I think has inspired a few of you or help you think a bit positive. I will be, I promise. I'll be texting you on Saturday. I promise. It's just because he's been ill. I just can't drag him out in this weather. And I want it to be a channel for everybody from whatever faith or whatever, but I just want I just want to put a few more witchy things out there or be a witchy channel, because I just think, you know, if some of you want to go and leave this channel, you go. But I don't care. I'm doing it for the people that do really care and that the people that I am truly helping, even if you're from a religion or not a religion or a spiritual path. It doesn't matter if you like my vibe and the things that I show, because I do my witchy stuff I do is modern, I'd call it, because it's not like what I'm saying now. Some people might think, oh, they all dress in black. I don't actually like the colour black. You all know I have a problem with wearing black up here. I'm alright with black pants, but I just feel black doesn't suit me. I'm going to try a bit more to get some black. Black's never been my colour. Yeah, we'll have to. I won't say things because this is another thing I'm really bad at going, yeah, then I burn myself out with things, but give me a bit of time. But I'd say I'm quite modern because some people, I've said this before, like the aesthetic of a bit darker looking stuff, and that's what I mean, because I think I do it in a way where I'm not very good at explaining things, I don't think, but I think you do understand. But in a way to show you, we are in a modern age, so I'm a modern witch. I like pretty things, like most girls like. Pink is my favourite colour, so I'm not going to say it's black. And I want to show you that it's not a scary belief. It's nothing to do with anything. Well, you can watch it after. See you later, October Rain Rocks. But I'm getting excited now because I'm thinking, no, this is the true me. I don't hide it from people. My friends know and stuff, but I just need to be like, no, this is what my channel's going to be about now, and it will have little bits thrown in, but basically this is what I do. I'm not doing witching stuff every day, but the things that I come and show you, I think it's quite cute, it's quite modern, it's not scary. I need to show people what it is actually about. People might want to come onto the path, people might just want to take snippets from it, or just, like I said, like the vibes, but I'm not going to be doing that sort of thing. I hope so. Apparently, I'm going to be seeing things this year and hearing things and be opened up a lot more about stuff. But I've got to do, like I said, I've got to do the work on that as well, and I've got to do the energy on that, and like taking time. I do take time to watch things and read things, but I need to take more time to do that. And not, like I said, I don't watch telly. I'm on YouTube watching a lot of stuff, and I watch a lot of stuff, and I am taking that information in. And I did used to think, like, when people go on about Book of Shadows and Grimoires, and I still haven't done it properly yet. Well, I don't know because the information's in there, but you do forget some, and I thought, yeah, I do need to write it down. And I know some people will do it on computers and it's easier because it's all there, but I think, what if you lose it? You know, I like books because I like to make journals, and I did say I would start making journals, as in grimoires, just plain ones, but I know that when I write something down, even if I'm copying something, if I'm writing about the thing that I'm learning about that week, day, month, whatever it is, you know, when you're learning about the bits that you're learning about, when I write it out and I'm reading it and I'm writing it out handwritten, it goes in more and it sinks in more. So it is about actually doing, you know, the written work that goes along with that in your books, keeping note, even if you're not saying that word witch again, even if you're just keeping I can't say it, spiritual book for yourself, spiritual, you know, your path. You want to take notes of the things that you liked. You might have done something and thought that really worked. I'm going to write that down because I might want to do it again. Like, you might have your own little ritual for something like I said about putting the goals out in the new year. I do it in a cauldron. You don't have to, but that's the way I do it. So you write it all down. Yeah, I need to do... that's why I have a problem with it, and I'm a bit more modern. I want to make my own. I'm going to start it this weekend. Like I said, grimoire, Book of Shadows, whatever. I wasn't sure I was going to make one. Or like this book. You know, I had these that I do my... you know, the thingies in, the whatchamacallit. Some of the collaging in, and the other one's got my gratitude that I did this morning. I thought I should have made my own. I thought, oh, you know what I mean? I could even make this into mine because, like I said, it's more modern, because that was a bit of a witchy page, like the moon, and then this one was a bit of a witchy page, but I could write over that. It's like I've done the background for myself. And it had all these other little bits in, because I was looking at it today thinking, do you know what? You know, like with this picture in, maybe I could turn this into one of my books and go over the pages. And then obviously I did the witchy girl. And that said, happiness is a state of mind. That's the thing that I was doing on it. Take a moment for yourself. So I'm going to think about over this weekend what I want to do. But I think I'll have volumes of grimoires or Book of Shadows. Like this might be, if it was this, and it's pink, it'd be volume 1. Because I'm gonna learn that much stuff you're gonna write down in a grimoire or whatever. It's not like you have to have one, because you might run out of space if you're putting a lot of stuff in it. I know you can get massive thick grimoires, but I can't have a big one like that. I'd probably have to have a few volumes. I could have tags out of it, so it'd be one of them. It'd be a modern one, but like I said, I am more modern with stuff like that. So I'm gonna have a think about that, because I have got my book that I want to get through, and I'll have to do a review on it. But I just think, if I need to be happy, my happy place is, even though one of them definitely is, as you can tell, chatting. I love to chat, but my other big thing over the past few years has been the path that I'm walking, spiritual path, being a witch. So that is what it's going to be. But there'll be snippets of when I just come in, like I've said before, of just me talking about stuff. But there's going to be more snippets of this side of things. But there's still going to be chats on things, because I'm a chat person and this is what I do. And I believe my chats, no matter what I waffle about, will help people. Even if it's, I'm helping people because I'm chatting. And when people have said, many of you have said, so I'm not saying this just going, many of you have said, when we're having a brew together and I'm just randomly chatting, it's helped people who maybe feel a bit lonely or something I'm saying. They say it's like sitting with a friend. So to me, that's helping somebody. That's my way of helping you. There's still going to be the normal chats, the random chats, but this is part of my life. It's not just, I do it whenever. It is a lifestyle. Being a witch is a lifestyle, so I've got to put more energy on it, keep delving into things, keep learning about other stuff, seeing on my path what it is that I actually like. You know, like, I do like my crystals, I want to collect more of them, but I've got to do it on a budget. The tarot, like I said, because I can't believe I can believe the spread that I did this morning is what everyone's been saying. This woman last night who said this thing, I can't remember the half of the stuff she said, but I was just bawling, because I was like, she's talking to me. She's talking to me. I understand everything she's saying. My spiritual purpose is to make you lot who watch feel better about yourselves and not to take shit, to be happy. And this person that I text today about the disgustingness of some people on this planet, you know what I said to you, you take no notice. There's always going to be bullies. You know I've said this in other videos, there's always going to be bullies. Cyber bullies, there's always going to be bullies in real life. There's always going to be people who are hating and jealous because someone's getting more attention or this, that and the other. Just don't even think about, like I said, you know the truth about yourself. It doesn't matter to anyone. It doesn't matter what people think. People say something and someone is something different, and then it's that thing, Chinese whispers. The person at the end gets the wrong end of the stick. This is also like witch and witchcraft. I think that people get the wrong end of the stick because it's been said over the years, oh, it's this, that and the other, it's this, that and the other, witches flying brooms, witches are evil, Chinese whispers. Actually, why don't you go and watch a few and see what it's all about? And I don't mean the people who are hexing and stuff like that. I'm not into all that. It's not about that in my eyes. It's about, like I said at the beginning, it's about finding you. It is a path about yourself, and it's about growth, spiritual growth, helping yourself to get through life happier and getting the things you want. You can get the things you want through believing, using the elements, and it is nature, and it is about helping other people as well see this, that you can be happy, you can change your life if you believe in it. As like the other picture I've just found in Aldi, what was it? Believe you can and you're halfway there. Belief is a big thing. You've got to believe it. You can't do any of this. You can't do a lot of spiritual stuff if you don't believe it. Things are not going to work if you don't put your full heart and soul into it and actually do the work to it. Like I said, anything you do, you've got to do the work to it. You can't just be like half-heartedly, yeah, I've put that out to the universe. Don't really believe it though, or I haven't really sort of put my energies on it and, you know, whatever. Well, you do have to, like most things, you do have to do work on it. But I don't really know what to say. I just wanted to come on and say, it's like I had another epiphany, like all that stuff when I said I had an epiphany last time. I was like, oh, I know what it is. It's because I need to do art. It's because I need to do this. No, it's not. That was just showing you all the element. That was just showing you what's in me, like crafting, art, vintage stuff. I love nails because that's a part of me. I'm not just, you know what I mean? Yeah, and that's another thing, Kelly, I was thinking about last night. I need to meditate more because I want to start asking. And I want to start receiving through meditation. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. So I need to connect more that way with meditation. Swapping, I need to do yoga. I was doing yoga and I went off that and then I did this. That's why I need to start meditating and letting it come through. They say you ask and then you receive. You put your wishes out there and you receive your answers through meditation. I know with my nana, and there was a beautiful thing this woman said yesterday. Let me see if I can get it right. She said, when you feel rejected, this can be from a relationship, you know, someone you like or something, and they've rejected you, or a job, anything, you know, like I love this, ready for this, Kelly. When you feel rejected, when you feel rejection, it's spirit's protection. Meaning, if someone's rejected you, if someone you might have fancied for years, they've rejected you, a job's rejected you and you thought it was your dream job, it's protection, because maybe down the line, that relationship ain't going to work out. Maybe that person you saw with rose-tinted glasses on is not the person you thought they are. They could be, you know, a bully, whatever, and it all went tits up. The job you thought you would love, maybe the people weren't right there, maybe something was going to happen and you'd get caught up in something. It's spirit's protection. So don't worry about rejection. Just move on, look for other things, and it'll all fall into place. Don't be afraid of rejection. It's spirit's protection. I just loved that. I was like, that's great. Yeah, and like, do you remember when I said about when my nana passed and I heard like pebbles on the floor in the corner, and I was like, and then my sister heard it in her house, and even a partner said as well. It's their protection. You're going to feel down or have been rejected, But it's spirit's protection, as in, don't be down for too long, because we've the reason why we've not give you that for a reason. We've not put you with that person for a reason. Sometimes it doesn't mean that you're not going to get with that person or that job, because you might just think, no, if they've rejected you, you're not, but if you're trying to push it or something, yeah, and I just think, and even if you don't believe in it, it's nice to think that way, because it's a happier way of thinking. Well, I didn't get that because it's protection, because maybe something was going to happen there with a co-worker or something, I don't know, and, you don't want to get caught up in all that. I didn't see that then, Kelly. But do you know what I mean? And I just think, well, I'm just giving you a heads up. It's going to be more witching on my channel. I'm going to think of a new name, because I just see that I'm growing. So therefore I want my name to grow, as in Dolly Daydream. I love the name Dolly Daydream, because I am a bit dolly, as in I'm a bit dippy. I'm a daydreamer. That is me. That is a Piscean. But I just feel like I want the name to be a bit more witchy on the channel, so people know what it is, whether they're afraid to come over or not. But I'm going to sort of think of what it might be. I don't know yet. I'm just going to let it come to me. I might ask and see what happens. Oh, and I don't know if I showed you. I got a new plant from Aldi as well. There's my pink massive one I got the other week. And there's my other one, a purple one. That's what I mean. It's not meant to be my name anymore, because I think people look at it like, yes, I'm a bit daft. Yes, things go over my head. I'm sure people have been saying things on this channel that are going over my head because they think it's funny because I don't see it, whatever. But I do think people might see it as a bit like, she's a bit dumb. And I'm not putting myself down. It doesn't mean I'm dumb. I just don't register things quick enough sometimes, or get it, and then after I'll be thinking, and I've thought more deeply about it. Doesn't mean I'm daft. Doesn't mean just because I'm not brilliant at maths and stuff, I'm not good in other parts. And I know I say I can't always explain what I mean. I know what I mean. I know some of you know what I mean. If I ramble a lot, I'm trying to get it out. But I am, and people have said this, I am cleverer, that's just being daft, to spiritually wise, if I know things what are going on. Like, I put a video up the other day and I was laughing because I think people thought the government took it down. I was talking about the government. Yeah, want to say something comes out different. I was talking about the government and things that are going to hit this year, I think, I took it down just because I thought it's going to go over too many people's heads. They're not going to have a clue what I'm talking about. I know some of you do, but the stuff going on in the world at the minute, with Trump and different bits and bobs, and some people know about it. Some people think it's conspiracy and whatever, but there is something that's going to come. But it ain't going to bother me and it ain't going to surprise me, because I already know. That's why I say I don't watch the news and stuff, with what's going to be when the truth comes out about what's been going on for years in the world. But what text? And it's gonna, but I just put that up for some people to see, to say, don't forget that I told you that I already knew. I know what's coming. I've tried to tell some people, but we'll just see when this happens. It's not going to affect me, because I just think it's going to be an uproar. It's going to be really angry people, but I'm just going to be like, well, when you're kept numbed by TV and adverts and news and stuff, then, and you believe it all. What was that? You'll have to comment again, Kelly, so I can see it. I forget some of the conversations I do really think I'm going to see now, but I'm just saying it's about spreading the love. I know I go on about love all the time, and I don't just mean in a relationship, I just mean there needs to be a lot more of it around the world. You wouldn't have half the problem. Ooh, that looks quite nice in there. Maybe that one can have that one. It'd be a happier place. So we need to make a movement. I'm happy if there's handful of people out there that I'm making happy, even if it's only a handful of people. It's better than nobody at the end of the day. That's how I see it. But I have been thinking about this for a couple of weeks, and I just wanted to come and say, and if some people leave the channel, so be it. I'm not bothered. I haven't come on this channel for like I said, to get loads of people just to let people know, and the new ones can come in, you know, who want to be on a spiritual path. And there might be some fun things we can do as well. Like I said, the better weather gets in England. Do you know what I mean? It's been raining all the time and it's freezing. The more I'll be able to do things and go out and collect things and show you and this, that and the other. And I think I'm just hoping. See, today's really sunny, it's really cold. I don't mean I'm not bothered about going out because you wrap up, but because Finn's been ill, I don't want to take him out. But I may do a country walk this weekend and see if I can find some bits lying about to put on there. I did go to the doctor's today. Well, there's a thing I watched called Q Anonymous, and oh, your uncle knows about it. There's shit gonna hit the fan. I was saying the other day, Kelly, some people might switch off now, but there's things been going on for years to do with cancer, to do with the food we eat, it's all to do with oil, pipes going into countries, fat cats getting fatter. It was to do with, I wrote all this down, you know, rebuilding in other countries where it's been, I can't even go into it because people be like switching off, but there's a lot of stuff that's going to hit the fan, and when the actual truth comes out, and people that you think were truthful and you thought that were all in for whoever's country it was, they're all going to be like, shit, you know, if they've told us this, oh yeah, you can do it, you have done, but I can't see it yet. If they've told us this, especially on the news and this, that and the other, and we thought it was true for all this years, what the fuck are they telling us? Well, this is what I'm saying about me not being daft. I've known this without anyone telling me. I've just known not to believe everything you see on the news and this, that and the other. It's in advertisements on telly and everything. We are being subdued to stay down, not to, you know, uprise. And it's just a lot of it's to do with money and oil and this, that and the other. I can't explain myself. I know some people know what I'm talking about, but I won't go on it now. You know what I mean? And Kelly, you might have seen some of it, but don't get me wrong, the stuff that I'll probably see, I'll be like, oh my God, you know, people are going to be like, what? You know, that was my family, or that was like, that was a major thing that happened, and everyone was like heartbroken and gobsmacked, and how could there be people in the world that do these things and it's all just to do with money and this, that and the other? It's just disgusting. But I'll get upset about it. No, I can't check it yet. I will do, but let me have a look on my phone. But I won't be shocked because I already know this. And I only got told the other day it's supposed to be happening this year. And I said to this person, well, if it is, I'm not shocked, but it needs to come out because people need to see the lies that you think. Oh, it's just mad. Hang on, let me check. Is it on there? Oh, no. Did you? Oh, my network's gone dodge. But the other day I put it on and my dad and that, and someone was like, oh my God, your video was deleted because I thought it was like the government. I said, no, it was me. I just deleted it because I thought, I think it's going to go over people's heads. What I don't, is it on private message, Kelly? Let me have a look. It's saying, oh. Oh, I'm just getting the thing up. It's faffing about. Right, hang on. Oh, what's going on? Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Your uncle knows. I know. A lot of people know. It's going to upset me. Like I said, I get upset about a lot of things. The things that have happened have upset me, but at the end of the day, I've known about it. So if I was having a conversation with friends and they were like, oh my God, guess what? Because I don't watch the news, so I don't know when I'll hear about it. But they were like, this has happened, that's happened, you know, they said this was because of that, and they've lied to us all this years about this, that, and the other. I'll be like, I have been trying to tell you, it is not news to me that this is happening, and there's people in the world that are trying to get this information out to let the world know. There's going to be an uproar. I think there's going to have to be like the army sent in or something, because people are going to go off their head. They're going to go after people. They're going to go after the government and everything. But like I said, I'm not getting into it because I just get carried away. I don't know the proper ins and outs, but I just know. And I know some of you know. But, yeah, so plants, it stinks, this one, but it is a nice one. But yeah, I'm going off that now. I'll have to tell you again. But I will try and do it. I'm just glad, you know, it'll be coming into spring, and I hope we have an all right summer, because it's done nothing but rain, so I can get out in my garden, because that's what I love, being witchy as well as being out in the garden, and just chilling in the garden. And hopefully Donald the blackbird will come back, because me and Kelly always have the same sort of thing where I do something, the next minute you've got it, or similar thing, and then you had that same little blackbird in your garden, and I just hope he comes back to my garden. I'm not sure, the birds come back to the sort of same place they've been when they went off for the winter. I'm just hoping he does, because he was getting really cheeky. So I definitely need to get a bird bath and a table and all that for him, because was that your little blackbird? I've seen some dotted about, not him coming in the garden, but I'm hoping he does. There's always 2 magpies and that big raven last year, do you remember? So sorry if anyone's coming on thinking, oh, she's not doing her usual stuff of showing a journal, but which, did I show it the other day with the, I'm saying Halloween again. Halloween, I mean, bloody Valentine's Day yesterday. I just did that one, if Emily's there, with some of Emily's bits, or was it, a couple of Emily's bits, and but like I said, when I'm drawing, I'm always drawing witchy stuff. I love this picture as well. I'm always drawing witchy stuff, so to me, if I'm always drawing something, always drawing that same, like, sort of witchy thing, it's meaning, Janine, take notice of what you're talking about, what you're doing, you need to be doing. And like I said, to come off this now is just, I might come back on tonight for a natter, I don't know, but it's like I said, I know why I'm here now. It's to motivate people to be positive and get that positive mindset, and just send the love out to everybody. I have hard days sometimes. It is hard to be positive full time, but you've got to try. The more you do it, the easier it comes. The more you'll attract in your life. That's good. You know, I don't have anyone behind me trying to keep me positive. I've got to do it myself. I don't have anyone, you know, helping me or helping me to feel positive. I'm doing it all by myself, by the way I'm thinking and what I'm watching and what I'm reading, and that's what it's all about on the path. It's keeping it up, but you've got to live that life as well. You can't just be like I said, half-heartedly, oh yes, I'm on this path. Do you actually do anything? Do you read up about stuff? Do you actually try and do some of the, you know, the magic, the intentions, the wishes? Do you actually, you know, are you putting energy on that? Are you actually, you know, following the path and walking the walk, walking the talk, whatever you call it? Probably got that wrong. You know, you've got to live that way constantly to feel this way. But yeah, there's definitely a few things I want to do, meditation and other things, and I've got to start doing it more. And I can come and tell you about stuff, and when I start going thrifting, if I find any witchy bits and that, I can come on. So it's still going to be the same sort of lines, but it's going down that sort of route, because like I said, I want to stand up for people who are on this path, for people to stand up for themselves, to come out of the broom closet as well, and let everyone know. So what? It's a positive thing. And like Kelly said, mine's moderner. I'd rather come and show you can be modern too. You don't have to be the oldie world, even though some people are, and very traditional, and there's nothing wrong with that. I do my own thing, what feels right to me, because I'm solitary, so I can. I can't be doing reveals and stuff, even though some people need it because they need to be sort of kept in check. Not in a bad way, but just like they just feel comfortable doing that. I don't. I just like to do what I want, make up the intentional, you know, the the spells that I want to do, because my words are powerful to me. I don't want someone else's words. There are certain bits and bobs you can use, but you need to find what's right for you and what works for you. If you sat there doing something and I don't like these words someone has from a book, or someone has said that I have got to say because this is the right way, it's not the right way. The right way is your way of how it feels to you and how it resonates. Otherwise, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it if you're not enjoying it. So at the end of the day, like I've always said, you do what makes you happy. Like I just said, anybody wants to go to Aldi, these are in. I will show again. Do what makes your soul shine. Was speaking to me. This is what I was thinking about last night. And then I was thinking about, I'll even show you. I was looking at eBay just thinking, because my birthday's next week, or I wonder if I could treat myself to a lovely picture of like the zodiac and all that sort of stuff. I'll show you before I go. Or even like one of them tapestry things you can put on the wall. And I was like looking at a few. I'm just wondering if I've put some in my basket I can show you. So you can see I was doing it. Let me see. Seen a few rings. I want some more. Oh, here's one of them. This is one of them. They're not that dear, obviously, like $8.99, but it's like, don't if you can see. You know, the zodiac and everything on it. If you can see. Go in Aldi, see this big picture. Went back to get another one because one of them had a mark on it. And spotted this. I know it's only little, but it's 3 single pictures, you know, you put on the wall like this one behind me, but small, with the constellations on, and then that saying in the middle, and then stars. And I just thought, wow. I was thinking about last night looking for it, and then I found one a lot cheaper, a little mini one, so I can put it on my wall. So I'm going to go now because I think I've been waffling on. I need to delete the video from before and change the title in this because I've put this as part 2, but really I've waffled on what I waffled on in that bit, so I might as well delete that one. But it's basically saying there's a change coming, not a big change, but the name is going to change because I feel like I'm growing and I feel like I know I've said this before, but you know I've talked about it before because that's how I feel. I just feel it needs to change with me. So it's still me, it's still a positivity channel, but if you feel you can't watch or come over, then that's up to you. But I shall see you soon, and I'll probably see you over weekend because I've not got Finn. And about this date, the only thing I want to say about this date is, I don't know why, I know he's Viking looking, I haven't even checked, just let me check. No, I know he's Viking looking, I know he's a Scorpio, which is a very good compatibility to me. There's a few things I've seen and I think, yeah, tick, tick. But there's still a thing at the back of my mind. It's at the very back of my mind. I'm being positive, but I've just got this niggly feeling. And if it happens, fair enough. If it doesn't, it's just that niggly feeling from past dates or relationships, which shouldn't really be there, but sometimes we can't help it. That it may not happen. I'm just putting it out there in case it doesn't. It may not happen. I won't tell you yet why I think this, but I'm just like, And if it doesn't, that app is definitely going, and I don't care what people say about that app. It'll just be like, no. So, we'll see. We'll see. It could just be me, but I try to follow my gut feeling now, and I'm like, So we'll see. But that's not a problem. It's coming this year, and it's coming soon. So, thanks, Kelly, for coming on. Whoever else is listening, thumbs up. Anyone puts thumbs down, I'm not really bothered. They're just the people who have to, shit on people's parade, really. I'm not into all that. And like I said before, the person who I messaged this morning that was upset for you, take no crap off anyone. Take no notice. If it's a friend or a member of the family, like I've said, you may have friends and you may have family, and you always think family are family and they should be good, but it doesn't mean you are born into your family. If you chose your family, some people would choose a different family. It doesn't mean just because you're born into them that people agree with you or like what you do or don't lie or this, that and the other. Is, you can block people or you can get rid of people out of your life. If someone's saying something bad about you, like I said, you know the truth. Don't even put your energy on it because it just makes you ill anyway. And to that person, you are a strong person. You believe in yourself. You are a strong person. Carry on doing you and take no notice. I'm a strong person on here. I didn't used to think years ago I am. I haven't had lots of trolls on here, but if they come, I just think, you know what, delete you. You need to just go and sort your own life out and go on some sort of path, because I'm not into all that. And I just think, people like that have got problems. They've got problems. Sorry, but you've got problems. If you're just out in the world just to make other people unhappy or sad, or you get a kick out of hurting people, it's disgusting. I'm here to help people feel better. So I shall see you when I see you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.